Hey guys, welcome to another video. I hope you enjoyed the previous videos which we have done phishing attacks. So that's one kind of initial access, but we have another kind of initial access. So here we have VPNs. So most of the time, the ransomware threat actors they will be using the VPN portal for an initial access. Okay, as I already said, I already said that we will be using a VPN. If you know the usernames and password, you can just log into the organizations directly without any. There will be no the defense mechanism will not work in that situations. Okay, so it will be like a normal login, normal user login. So let me show you something ransomware threats VPN. So you can see often exploit vulnerabilities in the VPN portals. Okay, so the ransomware threat actors, the hackers, they most of the time they will be targeting their VPNs. In my experience, we are facing like 65 to 70% of the attacks is from the VPN portals. Okay, so because they can easily use the VPN vulnerabilities and they can easily get into the machine, so it will be a very easy kind of attack. Okay, so here you can see new QLin ransomware attack uses a VPN credential. So okay, so it uses a VPN credentials, and there will be lot of ransomware. So let me pull here. So here you can see Akira ransomware gang targeting Sonic Wall VPNs. And there will be a many ransomwares, but let me give you Logbit VPN. So here you can find the Akira Logbit. They are targeting the Cisco VPNs, and the threat actors will be easily targeting the VPNs, and they get into the environment. Okay, so the finding the VPN stuffs are easy. So we know the FortiGates are providing the VPN. So if you search for a FortiGate in Shodan, this is a Shodan. So maybe you know about the Shodan. So it will be like a network scanners. So we can scan. It's an online scanner, so we can scan what are the ports and what are the services are running inside the organizations. Okay, so here you can find there is a 45,800, sorry, 4,58,181 results are there. So there is 4 lakhs plus customers are using the FortiGate VPN. Maybe many of the customers will be vulnerable to any of the VPN based attack. So you can find the recent CVEs here. FortiGate CVE 2024. So there will be a lot of CVE. So you can see the OpenSSH regression attack. So we faced this kind of attack also, regression attack one time. Okay. There will be a many CVEs will be there. In a year there will be 6-7 CVEs will be published for a VPNs, and threat actors will literally using their VPNs, and they will be doing a initial access. So here you can find there is a remote code execution vulnerability. So unauthenticated attackers can able to, if they are not authenticated also, if they do not know the username and passwords also, they can execute the remote code inside the VPNs. Okay, they can execute the remote code in the portals. Okay, from this URL like that. Okay, so this will be one of the easy victim for threat actors who will be uh, targeting the organizations. Okay, so you need to take care about that. So this kind of questions will be asked in interview, behavior based questions like how the threat actors will be compromising the environment. So if you have an idea about they will be using the VPNs, or they will be using phishing or some other vulnerability, so you can easily crack the interviews most of the time. But this is the knowledge base course, so you can increase your knowledge based on that. Okay, so anyway, at the point of view, we are using our knowledge to any of the field domains, right? So any of the work or any attending any industry. Here you can find the username and password. If I have a username and password, so you can log in into the machine. So if you can able to brute force this, so you can get into the machine. So I hope someone have some of them know how the brute force will be happen. So no problem, we will be covering the brute force in this section only. So let's skip that. Yeah, so there's a lot of VPN. So I just did a FortiGate, and there's a Cisco VPN also there. So if you search for a Cisco VPN, the showdown will be reflecting the Cisco VPN based who are all using the Cisco based application. So here you can find the Cisco based VPN. So I already said it's like a uh, it will be scanning the network organization. It's an online scanner basically. Okay, so here you can find port 443 was open and Cisco ASA SSL VPN was there. Okay, so if you know the usernames and passwords, so you can directly get into the organizations, and you can easily enter into the organizations. Okay, there's a Sony call also. Sony call also have a So here you can find the Cisco VPN. It was asking for a usernames and password. If you know the username and password, you can easily crack there. So every VPN have a vulnerability. So if you can able to execute the code in this form, in this field, or any username and password field, so you can get into the machine, get into the organization easily. So next we will go for a Sony call. So here you can find the Sony call authenticators. Let me explore this. So here you can find there is a 4433 was open, and it was pointing towards the Sony call VPN. So if there is a vulnerability or any if you already have a credential, so we can log in into the organization. So we can get the credentials through the phishing and some other attacks, like if you have a credential stealer malware, it will be stealing the browser based credentials, username and passwords. So the attacker will be easily getting the username and password, so he can able to log in into the machines, and he can do whatever he needs, right? So these are the simple examples of the threat actors using the public facing applications um, for their initial access. Okay, so let's hop off this video. I hope you have a clear understanding about the external services. Not only the VPNs, there are a lot of services will be available, maybe proxy or any backup servers or any other Apache or any MS SQL servers. So we can do a lot of things in that. Okay, so they are using publicly available external services. So we will be calling this kind of application, so Sony call, as a publicly available. So it is available to public. I can able to access, right? I can able to access their portal, using logon portal. So it's publicly accessible to anyone, including me, you, and the hackers and the threat actors, anyone. So they will be using that kind of that vulnerabilities or credentials. They will be logging into their organizations. Okay, basically they will be using this kind of easy way to get into the organization without any detections. Okay, yep, we'll hop off this video and we will continue our discussion in the next video. See you guys, bye bye.